So, I have heard rumors about Nintendo Switch Virtual Console. I want to talk about it. Hello, my fellow viewers and subscribers, and this is Supercholatemilkshake, and of course, if you haven't been on the internet of recent, there has been some rumors flying around about Nintendo bringing back their Virtual Console for the Switch. However, I don't think this is likely. These only transpired because of the Super Mario 3D All-Stars, which, by the way, is a pack that I'm super excited for. Yes, I am going to get it, I am going to play it, and you know what? I'll even do a walkthrough of it on this channel. But beyond all that, let's get to the meat and potatoes about this. Okay, let's get to the real issues, the real problems, and some of the things that, honestly, I think Nintendo should probably try and do from this point forward. So I'm going to get the very first thing out of the way. I think Nintendo removing the Virtual Console in the first place was a huge mistake. But I'll get to that when I get to that. Second of all, Nintendo Switch Online. It's not really that good. It's not bad, but it's not good. By any means. First of all, you're offering a service that you've already offered before with the Wii U, the Nintendo 3DS, the Nintendo DS, and the Nintendo Wii with the already Wi-Fi enabled games that you can just play online for absolutely free, for nothing, really. And you know what? Fairly solid experiences too, I must say. I remember playing Mario Kart Wii a lot online, and it was tons of fun. Well, especially when hackers got involved, but that's beyond the point. I think that was probably one of the funnest things ever, and honestly, you're not doing much different, and all you did was just put a $20 price tag on that. And also, well, okay, fine, having exclusive access to the NES and the SNES titles isn't really that bad of a deal either. But those are the only things they have on the library. Sometimes they range from really fantastic games to maybe so-so games, but then, you know, that's because Nintendo has a bar and they aren't willing to go anywhere past boring, so... But when it comes down to it, the other biggest problems with Nintendo Switch Online is that nobody really uses the backup feature. The deals are kind of eh. I mean, they save you money, but really, the games sometimes aren't really all that good. And let's face it, the Nintendo phone app is kind of clunky to use from time to time. Or at least, it's just kind of clunky to pull out your phone if you want to talk to friends. In that case, you might as well just start up a Discord server and go like, hey, I'm playing a Mario Kart. If you want to be my friend and want to get with me, you know what? Here's my Switch friend code. You know, something like that. To be fair and honest with you guys, that is kind of it with Nintendo Switch Online. There's nothing more to it. There is nothing else. So it's kind of sucky, there's no reason to go for it, and there's a whole lot of issues to be fixed. But that's a whole other rabbit hole that I'll dive down inside of another video. Right now I'm focusing on one thing and one thing only. But here's the thing. I think Nintendo should really bring back their Virtual Console back. Here's the reason why. First of all, I think marrying the two services, the Nintendo Switch Online and the Virtual Console experience together, would be more beneficial to Nintendo than they would ever believe. And here's the reason why. Now, first of all, yes, that would include dropping the SNES and the NES online. I mean, seriously, nobody... I don't think well, actually I think quite a few people probably use that, the people who are paying for it, but there's quite a few people out there who don't pay for the Nintendo Switch Online, who wish they have that feature, who want to play like the original Super Mario Bros. In its original glory, or Super Mario Bros. 3, or something like that, Donkey Kong Country, any of those games. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there who are going like, I really, really want to play it, but I don't want to dish out $20 a year. So here's the thing, I think marrying these two services is going to be a rather good idea, because you can release all the games that you have the right to publish and the right to distribute onto the Virtual Console platform, and maybe you can add a few other things too, such as the Sega Dreamcast and the Sega Saturn, because to tell you the truth, I think there's some games that a lot of people would also like to play from there too, a la Knights and Sonic Adventure, Space Channel 5, Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio, Sorry, just naming off a few. Anyway. But, with all of that, I think a lot of people would be interested in doing the Virtual Console experience. And with the Nintendo Switch Online, I think we'd probably make that experience even better. Now, first of all, here's the biggest thing that I would say about the Nintendo Switch Online. if you're paying for the Nintendo Switch Online, you would have access to an exclusive demo, where you have a timed frame to play the game, enjoy just a little bit of it, and go like, if I really want to finish it, I could just buy it from the eShop. And the best part about that is that you'll even get a 50% off price tag with that Nintendo, with that purchase, with the Nintendo Online. So basically, when it comes down to it, you're kind of ending up getting the best of both worlds. And also with the Nintendo Online, you also get other access to, like exclusive save slots, or having friends online play with you, or see your game and see your progress. Or how about have the rewind feature? I mean, a lot of people actually would love to have rewind features inside their games too. And tell you the truth, I think that's probably the best way to do it. So, tell you the truth, that would only enhance the virtual console experience and make it even better, and make it seem like, yeah, it is more worth paying that $20. But for those who can't pay it, well, they still can get the games. I mean, granted, they may have to pay full price for it. They have to pay full price for them, but they can still get the games, and they can still enjoy them offline. And of course, again, if their servers have to go down for any reason whatsoever, people can still enjoy these games. They can still play these games on the Nintendo Switch without any hassle. I think that's like an absolutely genius idea, and the best part is, with people paying $20 online, and then paying a little bit extra for wanting to play like a game like Super Mario 64, or Donkey Kong Country, or like Banjo-Kazooie. Okay, yeah, I know I'm pulling names out of the hat. Especially with that last one. But if people wanted to pay for that, they would also earn the extra money from that. They will be benefiting from that completely and totally. They would be sitting on a potential gold mine if they did something like that. But because they removed the service and refused to integrate it with the current service that they're offering right now, there's just a lot of people out there who haven't been able to play these games. Again, Nintendo Switch Online still would have a whole lot to fix about it, but at least there's one reason, one incentive to get Nintendo Switch Online right there too, is because people want to get the games for 50% off. And if not, then you know what? They want to have it for like that trial period, so that they can try out the game and go like, is it really worth it? Because you know what? There was quite a few Nintendo Switch, seriously, of the original Virtual Console, there were quite a few games on there that I was iffy about, that I didn't know if I wanted to purchase or not, because I never really played them, and I didn't really have that much interest in them. But with that, I think there would be a lot more people who would be more interested in playing some games that may be possibly some real hidden gems. So, but that's a Nintendo's ball court. I don't know if I'm falling on deaf ears, and I don't know but if Nintendo does listen, that's absolutely fantastic. I hope they actually perform some of the things that I do, and maybe do even better. Because, that's the one thing I want from the company that I've grown to love, for doing some of the most simplest tasks, or doing some of the most simplest things that seem kind of stupid while developing, but then after developing and you slow down and take a look, it's like, oh my gosh, it's so wonderful, it's so beautiful. The small details and touches that they do just really add flourish to the game. And that's the company that I've known to love. The people who've proven that it's not about the hardware, it's about the game. So, I just want Nintendo doing better. This criticism is coming out from a place of love, really. Because that's no joke either. It really is coming from a genuine place of love, where they've made so many fun memories. And between me and my mom, when we were playing Mario Bros. And we insult each other all the frickin' time. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun. And, that's kind of the heart and soul of Nintendo. I really hope they grow and they just do better for the future, because that's kind of what I want Nintendo to be, is the better company. Better than Sony, better than Microsoft. So anyway, what do you think? Do you think this is a good idea? Do you think it's anti-consumerist? Do you think I'm a big guy that probably should go die in a hole? Let me know down in the comments down below. And hey, also, if you like this video, please be sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. This is Supercholatemilkshake, signing off.